And good morning. First of all, listen to this satisfying sound effect of a classic car door closing. Isn't that just satisfying? Welcome into my friend's new classic Porsche that he's just recently brought last month. He is a part owner of the gym I go to, the Centurion Club in Zurich, and we got to know each other. He bought the car and I thought you guys would appreciate seeing this car on my channel. So what is it? Well, this is a 1991 Porsche 964 Carrera 2 in Grand Prix white, and I think the white looks perfect on this. It's had quite a few things done to it, but it is definitely still daily usable. It is super nice to drive. I've been driving it for 3 days now. If I'm honest, I don't know a huge deal about classic cars, nor am I massively into them. I love them, I appreciate them. I just haven't really had any time or opportunity to get so involved with classic cars. So it's quite new to me. So I'm very excited to see how much fun I'm going to have with a classic car on a mountain pass today. Second of all, speaking of which, I am at the Grimsel Pass. I thought today I would basically go for a drive in this car, show you guys my friend's new classic Porsche, and at the same time show you all one of my favorite roads, which is the Grimsel Pass. So with that being said, let's start her up. It is a very humid day, but luckily this one has an uprated air conditioning unit, so it pumps out nice cold air. Small details like that make this car much more daily usable, daily friendly, let's say. So if you don't know, the 2 on the Carrera 2 stands for two-wheel drive. Got a rear-wheel drive car, manual gearbox. It's weighing in, I think, at around 1,280 kilograms. Got 300 horsepower. I would say that is a recipe for some fun on the right road, which I am. This road, the Grimsel Pass, as you can see now, we are heading up into the clouds. I can't remember the last time I came to a mountain pass and it wasn't cloudy. Welcome to Switzerland. That is pretty much the weather up in the mountains. Grimsel Pass, if you've not driven it, you can definitely add onto your list. It is a fantastic road, as you are witnessing now with me, and this car is incredible. I'm getting the feeling straight away that the faster you drive this car, just the easier and better it feels. I've got no power steering, of course, so it's quite a heavy thing, but the quicker you go, the easier it gets. It revs out to 6,500, maxing out in the red line at 7.5, and it definitely likes to be pushed. Throw it in the corner. Look at that. It's got the Trofeo R tyres on, which basically look a little bit like semi-slicks. I've heard they're incredible. I've never driven with them. This is the first time I've experienced those tyres, and now, yep, straight into the clouds again. My plan is to get my drone out at some point, but I'm not sure how much of the road I'm going to be able to show you. This is a proper driving experience. Again, although I'm not a massive classic car person, I'm really enjoying a proper driving experience, which is what this is. There's no buttons on the steering wheel distracting you. It really is just yourself, a steering wheel and a manual gearbox. And that's, to be honest, all you need. It's been lowered on Bilstein suspension. It's been lowered, I think, 55 millimeters. It's got wheel spacers on, so the stance on this looks fantastic. Trying to blip the throttle a little bit on the downshift. That's one thing I can say that I don't like about this car, is the pedal's position. So the brake pedal and the throttle pedal, or the gas pedal, as you would say in America, are at very different angles, so you can't do a proper heel in tow. So when you blip the throttle on the downshift, you can't brake at the same time, or I can't anyway. And I also can't really see anything at the moment as well. It is seriously cloudy. Well, hello, what is that in front of me? That is a new Porsche 992. Coming up in the mountains, you can definitely see often a lot of nice cars, and especially Porsches. They are everywhere, not surprisingly, because they are just incredible to drive on a twisty road. Brakes are good, it's got the Cup spec disc brakes and brake lines. So far I've had no problem with them, and as you can see, they work really, really good. But again, the car is only 1,280 kilograms, so not too heavy. Come on, gotta build the revs up a bit, get a bit of power. There it comes. It seems to kick in just over 3.5. If you're wondering what that noise is as well, that is just the aircon. Turn it off. So yeah, classic cars have some peculiar sounds inside, that's part of it. So as you can also maybe see behind me, it's got a half cage, you've got the Recaro pole position seats, it's got 5-point harnesses, which are just quite a nightmare to wear, to be honest. On the road, they're just ridiculously uncomfortable. And look at that, coming above the clouds. How cool is that? Just like that. This is why, well, many reasons why I love the mountains. Just like that, bam, the weather changes. So you come up one side, full of clouds, a little bit of rain, flipped over into the other side of the mountain, and it is beautiful. What I wanted to do is now just stop off at a very nice viewpoint on the Grimsel Pass to show you the road, because as I said, this side is sunny. What a road. Really, you can spend a whole day up here on the Grimsel Pass, and check that out. This is insane, the way the clouds are rolling over the mountains there. How cool is that? And down the other side, ridiculous. So right down here, hairpin after hairpin after hairpin. I have a problem. Yes, I have a problem. So, just got back in the car after showing you guys the view, and here is the key. Here's me putting the key inside the car. Here is me turning the key. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was worried that this might happen, to be honest. I'm assuming it's just a battery. Lights, yeah, do come on, so there is some power left. Very luckily, I'm parked on the top of a mountain pass, so what I'm hoping for is that we can bump start the car. Okay, I'm going to turn the ignition on, put the car in second gear as I'm on a hill. So hot and it's busy. Please start car, otherwise this is going to be really, really embarrassing. Have I got hazards? It's alive! It is alive! Thank God for bump starting. Whew, I wasn't nervous then at all. Not at all. Very happy I was parked on top of a hill, but that also means that I probably shouldn't turn the car off again. I can do the window up now the power's back on. I literally stopped then for 15 minutes, and to be honest with you, I think I left the lights on. But yeah, I'm used to modern cars. In a modern car, leaving the lights on for 15 minutes wouldn't do anything at all. Sound, as you know, probably is a big deal for me. It's kind of a deal breaker on whether I like cars or not. It is nice. I do like the sound. It is definitely a nice sound. It's got the Carrera Cup pipes on. I'm not sure how much difference in sound they actually make. The owner is actually going to do a full exhaust system on this, so I will do another video once he's done that, because I have a feeling it's going to sound pretty good if he does the full exhaust. This is crazy. Literally, it's about 15 degrees difference now from the other side to this side. That's another thing about Switzerland as well. you can never know what to wear each day because the weather constantly changes from 10 degrees to 30 degrees. There we are. What I'm feeling is, when I'm giving it a bit around the corners, I really feel the car just gently sliding, but very, very smoothly. Gonna go for an overtake. Get my 300 horsepower out. There we go, no problem. Go for another overtake. Look at that. See, 300 horsepower is really, really enough. Well, okay, I would like a little bit more. 450 is around my power that I like, that I can really enjoy. But the cool thing is with 300 horsepower is you're constantly doing something. Now I'm flat down in second, not breaking the speed limit, and that's what makes fun. If I was then flat down in second in a GT3, I would have been doing double the speed limit. Even when you feel the car just sliding a little bit, I really feel that I'm feeling everything through the car, which is definitely something that most modern cars lack these days, is you just lose feeling. I can really feel what this car is doing. It's just giving me such good feedback. Super fun. So that's it for today's video. I'm gonna head home now after I take some pictures of this, which I cannot wait to do. It is such a beautiful place there around the Grimsel Pass. Makes for incredible pictures. And one of my favorite things about being up in the mountain is, can you hear that? Exactly nothing, just peace and quiet away from everything and everyone, apart from a nice soothing sound of the stream. That is part of the reason why I love coming up to the mountains. It's just refreshing, you know. It really you just forget about everything. You forget about all the work you have. You breathe in some clean Swiss air, driving your car on some twisty roads, and yeah, it's enough to make, I think, well, it should make anybody happy. Definitely makes me very happy. Anyway, time for pictures now. Thanks so much for watching. For me, it's ciao for now.
It's a tug of war, battling to keep my sanity.